Hi, I'm Tony, and this is Startup Show San Diego. We're here at Startup Week, and this year our headquarters is at WeWork Co-working Space. And I'm here with Juan. So Juan, tell me about why you became a volunteer at Startup Week.
Yeah, absolutely. I initially became a volunteer because I wanted to be an entrepreneur. When I was at San Diego State, I found out all about the world of entrepreneurship and how you can make a difference. And so, with a good friend of mine, we ended up tracking them down, tracking the website down, and we were like, man, we have to do this. Yeah. So we ended up showing up, and little did we know we'd find the most brilliant people, these people that want to change the world, kind of like dreamers. And that's what you want to be surrounded by when you're an entrepreneur. You want that optimism, that deterministic, optimistic person who wants to succeed. So that was one of the most inspiring things initially about joining Startup Week.
And that's the best part about volunteering here. Now, I know there's a lot of work that goes into this. So is there what are the challenges that come with being a volunteer here?
Yeah, there's always challenges within any organization. And so like this year we have over 100 volunteers. We have an insane amount of tracks, 150 plus. I think it's 250 plus actually this year. And so, one of the biggest things is the organizational / system building. So out of those 100, there's usually around 15 or 20 people that do most of the work and kind of show up. There's a lot of passionate people, and so we all have differing visions, and sometimes we clash. But I think that passion is also channeled into when it comes together, we just execute on a phenomenal level. So although it's a challenge, it's also where we all grow.
Yeah, it sounds very rewarding. And since being a volunteer with Startup Week, what has been your best experience here?
So one of my best experiences has been just meeting some people that I think are just have just completely changed my paradigm on entrepreneurship. And so that's a really abstract thing. How do you start a business? How do you gain traction? How does marketing play a role? And so probably one of the biggest things I've found is people who have given me like little breadcrumbs to follow that have allowed me to just explore their specific advice. And so, entrepreneurship encompasses most aspects of any business. And it's just so much. So I think the mentorship and the guidance kind of putting you on the path instead of you just wandering in the wilderness.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. And being here at Startup Week and volunteering, if someone wants to come and be a part of this community, how would someone do that?
Yeah, so the way I got started when I was in school is, first I started seeing Startup Week on Facebook. So I went on their Facebook page, and they have a link to their website, and the website's amazing. There's actually an opt-in form for volunteers, so you can just sign up. You can put your email, and then later you'll be notified of kind of the first meeting where you come and see if it's for you, and that's when you'll see the true magic. You'll see people kind of wide-eyed. You can tell they want to do something amazing with it. So I think that's that's the very first step. Just come check it out. Come find out.
That's awesome. So for anyone interested in joining this community and having fun time with all the mentors and guides here, go to the Facebook page, opt in, and we'll see you this year. If not, we'll see you next year too. And Juan, thanks so much for coming here.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.